We had delivered the record on the 1-year anniversary exactly of the Columbine massacre.
It started with gunshots in the schoolyard just before lunchtime, and then the carnage moved inside. 2 students murdered 13 people and wounded another 33 with gunfire and pipe bombs.
They hated jocks, loved the internet. They were known as the Trenchcoat Mafia.
Everybody at Columbia Records said something about the gun lyric.
Her boyfriend's a dick. He brings a gun to school.
There's a line in this song that says, he brings a gun to school. My role was to get airplay for our artist on Top 40 radio. I do remember people then all of a sudden were focused on the lyrics, and some people were like, I can't play a song that says that.
Walmart wouldn't carry the record. Meanwhile, down the aisle, they're selling guns, and they still sell guns, but they wouldn't carry an album that had that lyric on it at the time.
It was suddenly like something was really wrong. They said that they wanted me to sing some alternate lyric. They wanted me to write another verse or some other thing. They couldn't have possibly known what they were asking me to do. They were asking me to rewrite my own personal history of life, where it came from, and the threat of violence that I felt was the only honest way to say the feelings that I had as a kid that made the song actually exist. They wanted to remove that. It made me regress and be defiant again, the way that I was antagonistic towards adults when I was a kid. In the summer of 1984, there was a panic. Ricky being arrested with an AC/DC t-shirt on and parents blaming the music that they listened to. The Columbine massacre was, a little over a decade after Ricky Casso and my childhood, and I feel like the response didn't change at all. Why are we even talking about what somebody listened to? They wanted me to sing something else. And to that I said, go fuck yourself. Never mind. We don't need a record deal. If you don't want to put this out the way that it is, then don't. That kind of surprised everybody. They were like, well, we have to do a clean version for pop radio anyway, so let's just see what that's like. We'll put something over it. So they replaced it with the record scratch.
He brings a gun to school.
When we released Teenage Dirtbag as a single, the reaction was mixed. Those lyrics were an uphill battle. It wasn't just guns. It was the other lines. I don't know about Iron Maiden. What do they have to do with us? We don't play Iron Maiden. I'm like, oh my God. What do you think a kid back then listened to? I think that's why we came up a bit short.